Valentina, which we've kind of worried about. Oh, wow. Now that's actually, you're not giving too much over to the Valentina. You have some dash to the back line. You have some possibilities. I mean, it's still, you already have nice crowd control with the Alice, so this could be workable.
Yeah, with the conceptually high diving composition that you're up against, Badang loves going up against those kind of lineups. Yeah, you get that stiff arm. You get that stiff arm up.
Well, those are the set matchups here so far. And it's 2 drafts that put MPL Indonesia winners up against India's.
You've just got good movement speed, good setup potential. Speaking of Kimmy right now, whoa, a little bit too much. Burning his own flicker, first blood to Vitality.
I mean, the Badang is a really great pickup if you're just really looking to disrupt, if you want to interrupt whatever engages the opponents might do against you. But in those kinds of scenarios where they're just all going in at the same time, it's tough. Oh!
Okay, Jens gets the purple buff. They're gonna force this fight, it looks like, anyway. Early on, Kimmy picks up a kill, some revenge now for True Rippers. They say, get out
Finn finally shows up.
There it is, there's a Throne of Ruin already used. Tempest of Blades comes down too. They'll just go for the fight. Moreno uses his own, and now Niall will lock down in there. Emon comes through with a blazing duet. Couple bodies drop in over here into this fight, but the fight for the turtle looks like it's gonna go over to Vitality.
That was too much crowd control from Team Vitality, and we were—
He's 1 HP. Oh, Moreno's around the corner, goes in with the flicker to capitalize another kill.
That's a massive win you get to see from Team Vitality, taking the objective and multiple kills across the board against True Rippers. Asuna will be here though. I don't think they will be alone here.
Oh, Garcia's got no flicker too. You're just not going to be able to escape this. An easy pickup there as it goes over to Emon, plus the damage on the turret. Asuna too late to the fight.
All right, so this time around,
at this point, Brigida, they gotta either potentially look for an all-out play, but so far it's just been responding to what Team Vitality is doing. Rahansha too, 1v3, gonna get thrown back away from the turret, burns the flicker too, and goes down anyway. That's just how much of a lead Vitality has right now against True Rippers.
Oh, I'm not sure why they went for, because not even Asuna could come close. Garcia!
Oh, Garcia. Just not having a good time in this game. A fatal links once again. It's Kimmy, the target. Emon's in the area, but it's a double for Niall. And this is the thing of Vitality just choosing their targets at leisure. This is the problem for True Rippers. They don't really have an answer to this tempo that's been set by Vitality.
Yep, wherever Emon is, that lane is just so active. You draw him a couple moments to go down bottom, and now it's already the tier 1 going down. And you see him up top, and now even that goes down. And Rihansha could barely survive this. Ian goes in though.
Goes in, comes Blades, but you want to get out of there. Shogun's right here. He's charged up, goes in with 1-2 punch, and will take out Asuna under it. But can Kimmy get a kill? Convert it over? No, he can't. So it's again, even with the conceal, here comes the rest of Vitality though to counter punch. There's the lockdown from Niall, their own version of Tempest of Blades, but from Moreno, and fighting under the turret with Emon blazing to it, shooting everywhere he wants to, and now Rahansha as well. They'll clean up. Rahansha can't do anything but just watch the team get decimated under these turrets. He can't escape, trying to get away with the gleam, and just barely will survive.
And that's the damage from the blazing duet that we've been talking about. So much has been forced out of True Rippers in just that single fight without even the Lord by their side. Now they pop the Holy Shields down bot, and the Lord will get a much easier access to their base turrets. True Rippers, they're falling behind significantly. That 5k gold lead we've been talking about earlier has now doubled the amount, and Finn goes in once again.
Devastating here on the defense. Kimmy gone in an instant, as well as their turret. Lord is still up here. Conceal going to be used. Finn off the off angle. Emon's going to jump in with the blazing duet, firing off on Garcia and Rahansha. Gleam there, trying to escape. Throne of Ruin used as well, and now here comes the Tempest of Blades. Can they turn it around? A kill's picked up, but Emon will just fire on the base as Vitality will take game 1.
The Lord has not been dealt with, and True Rippers lost sight of how important it is. They were unable to defend.
I mean, it seemed like the tempo was they wanted to counter-engage, right?
Yeah.
So there was a lot of understanding that they were going to brawl. The choke comes out, and we were going to deal with the brawl. Maybe they felt they didn't have enough damage to properly punish the counter engage
Yeah.
from Team Vitality. So a different, but I think clear approach, Renmar, and what True Rippers wants to do in game 2.
Yeah, you can see the idea there. It's just with Uranus games, it's always really good or really bad because your EXP laner doesn't have strong crowd control, but the rest of them do. So the crowd control is there somewhat.
To an extent, yes, you have some crowd control with the Moskov, but again, like, it's more defensive crowd control. And my big worry for True Rippers right now is with how they lacked crowd control last time, they're easily able to get...
Just as the panel mentioned, over in the studio, they said they like to fight. Indonesia loves to fight, and now they can extend them even further. An arrow's going to land, you're thrown in the air, you have nowhere to go. First blood in the hands of the Maestro.
Yep. The Balearic and DXP lane, I think we are yet to see a 50-50. We all know for a fact that it has been. In this scenario, though, it's been one of the more successful Selena games as she gets 2 consecutive kills in a row.
They're going to force out the rest of the members of True Rippers here for this fight. Mountain Shock are going to be used too. They're going to come in for the lockdown, and SOD already thrown out. Good kill on Nile. This is what True Rippers need to be able to go ahead and secure themselves an objective. They have all the room to work with right now as EANS will secure the turtle. Fight's going to break out. There's the Gush. And True Rippers, they've awoken in game 2.
One of the tankiest members.
Yeah, that way is their tanky front line. Vision used. There's a whole wombo combo for Finn. Another kill picked up here for True Rippers.
True Rippers are the way that he's been moving around. I think it's really big help.
And SOD, again, Suna with a pickup kill. Next one, looking for more in the mid lane. Arrow thrown out. Finn joining the fight. Has a flicker, but doesn't want to risk it, so they just disengage.
And team fights from this point onwards, but they're setting up for this objective. Shogun finally going to be part of this team fight. We haven't seen the Belleric just yet. Oh, but Finn misses that flicker.
Yep, not the setup they were looking for. Down into the Rapid Dryad, they'll be able to pick up one. Shogun gone. Emon under the Zaman Force. They're still going to be firing off, and if Finn falls again here too. True Rippers fighting Vitality, and Emon trying to get away, but will not be able to escape Ransha. True Rippers, they found their footing.
If you want to fight brawls, if you want to go all out on team fights, then True Rippers are doing exactly just really well. I guess we're starting to feel the demands of hope.
Oh, he's going to go for the kill too. Went in for the kick. He is able to get enough health back. And Finn is the one to get punished. A misstep there from Finn.
Besides, in terms of the team fight approach.
Oh, Emon. He tries to get away. Pop the Purify too. An engagement in the mid lane. Zaman Force already dropped down. There's the Gush on Finn trying to escape. An SOD thrown out as well. The Revitalize though helps the fight as they fight back, but Shogun goes down. A arrow thrown out, and now Finn looking for more. They re-engage once more. Nile not able to capitalize on a kill unless he can go back into this fight. He looks for the moment. He goes in under the turret, able to pick up a double kill for Nile. Looking for potentially more. And again, he has the Sky Piercer, so that's 2 stacks.
And
Garcia will be able to survive though. Good thing for some backup up on the other side of the map. They're going to be going once again on EANS. He falls. Top turret. Kimmy could be next.
Okay.
He gets taunted with Shogun. He tries to get away. Probably conceal, but Emon won't let it happen as he takes down Kimmy.
So much happening all over the map. I might want to take a look at the items right now. I am really eager to see what builds have they been picking up, especially for to really lessen the lead. But Kimmy,
there's a kick right on the mark. They're going to take out Kimmy after the Fatal Links is used, but he's gone. SOD thrown out now in the disengage for Vitality, so they're going to take an advantage of it. True Rippers will take down the tier 1 in mid, even down a member. Now they're going to potentially get set up around this Lord Pit here.
Okay, so True Rippers, despite what we were pointing out, just really wanted that tier 1 in mid perhaps, but Finn, does he find another one?
Oh, Finn wants to go. G-Kundo. Salmon Force drop down. They're going to force the fight once again in the mid as EANS is taken out. And now next, the taunt comes through as Rahansha falls. And now with multiple down for True
Rippers, I like how they're being very careful about this. They didn't want to force a fight, especially without Garcia in range for the Wrath of Dryad.
Wrath of Dryad used. Kimmy can't get away, and there's the setup they were looking for, right on target. As Asuna is gone, 2 down for True Rippers. And it was these arrows once again from Moreno that just brought Kimmy low enough for them to collapse down, just like they'll collapse on the tier 2 turret. There's a push up top from Garcia. But the base turret and mid's going to be worked on here. Minions will be cleared out. Lord is coming up. Team Vitality will make their way.
They're pretty much left with no choice. I like how they're at least getting trades though. This is different from game number 1. Garcia goes back in though.
And Garcia joins after that, throwing that SOT.
Yeah.
True Rippers will be able to go ahead and hold up on this front side. It looks like they want to go ahead and at least stall out Team Vitality. The rest of the team is up here. Could they potentially take this Lord? They got to dance around these Abyssal Arrows. Nile joined the fight now too. They're going to be going, looking for a potential fight already for the Lord. Everything already thrown out. Moreno's gone. Lord secured though by Nile. The fight still breaking out. Finn finally goes down. True Rippers trying to win the fight here. They might have lost the Lord, but they can take more with them. They're going to go for Shogun. They get the stun. It's a double for Garcia.
And that's when Finn couldn't even land. The stuns wasn't even able to just purify.
Yep, Purify used. Are they going to go for the re-engage here? They're going to disengage for now, and Arrow's going to be able to land. They're going to force it anyway. A Fatal links into the Mystic Gush. Moreno off the off angle. Going to be looking for more. Immortality going to be popped from Kimmy. A projectile thrown out, but it's a double for Nile. They're able to go ahead and pick up 2, expending a lot of battle spells, and SOD just thrown out. Not going to connect though.
Oh, iframes, the iframes. ES couldn't find the kill.
Finn on the hunt, he goes in with a flicker. There's the kick they're looking for, right into the hands of Nile. Another kill picked up. Team Vitality
To complete his build, so there could be more creative angles from this point onwards.
comes the Lord, charging into the mid turret. Fatal Links was already used too. They'll force it anyways, utilizing the iframes. Whoa! The damage from True Rippers. They're gonna chase down Nile. He's got an immortality, but he's trying to get away. Good use of the conceal, but an SOD from Garcia will come through, and they still escape, only losing Iman in that fight. It's one base turret down, that mid one barely.
And now they've completely turned things around. They're the ones who are approaching the base.
Oh, they go in. Fatal Links used. Mystic Gush already expended. Emon back for the fight. Kimmy's gone, and now they're going to get chased down in the mid lane. An arrow's going to land on Asuna. They're going to follow through as Asuna falls, but Garcia is unleashing once again. Comes through clutch for True Rippers to send Vitality back to the base.
The double marksman setup is still here.
Moreno.
Moreno, does he want to take that on?
No, Moreno, what are you doing? He went for it, and he gets punished anyway.
That was too late.
Stacks right there for Nile, and this is what, you know, was starting to happen throughout the course of the game, and that's why he's such a threat, because not only do you do that much damage, you know, even on these tankier heroes like this, look at what's going on for Kimmy already. Immortality going to be popped. They're going to force the fight anyway. A Mystic Gush will come down. Shogun's going to be the trade to the 1-for-1. Re-engage, trying to fight this out. So great choice for True Rippers. Now they have to defend, though. They have to be able to go and defend this beefed up Lord. These waves all pushing in on all fronts.
Yeah.
Only 4 members left alive.
But at least True Rippers took down their main front line. At least Shogun's gone, but now...
Once again, Winter Crown going to be used. Can't withstand it. There's the kick. They're coming in to clean up. Lord's still up. They're going to work on the base here. All they have to do is lock it down. Team Vitality will take a little bit of their time, but they'll win the series in a sweep.
It took them a while, but Team Vitality still are able to end this series.